looking forward, I think it's fair to assume that we're going to have half the return over the next 10 years, given the fact that we now have a whole host of tailwinds coming over the next 10 years. We have regulatory approval, government endorsement, a bond market that's hungry for yield. I can talk to what that looks like by way of flows, but that basically moves us 100x over the next 10 years. And then we're within spitting distance of 1,000x from there. That's only another 10x from where we are. And so I look at this and think the use case for Bitcoin to solve a huge amount of our problems, monetary and financial, fiscal problems within the governments, is so understated right now that once people comprehend how we can use this tool to solve a lot of our problems, we're going to see an immense amount of capital flows into this. And I look at all around, the use cases, the primary use cases that I see that will lead us to that 1,000x return. The number one that I look at is we're going to see Bitcoin used as pristine collateral to effectively recapitalize our entire financial markets. The big thing that I look at here is that we have had Wall Street speculate with Main Street consequence, and Bitcoin is the first asset, commodity, whatever you want to call it, that divorces Wall Street speculation from Main Street consequence. And what does that mean? This means that Wall Street can put an infinite amount of value, and the government can put an infinite amount of value into this asset. It can go up exponentially. It can go up 1,000x from here, 10,000x. It doesn't matter, because the problem that the governments are going to solve by doing that is it's going to divorce Wall Street speculation from Main Street consequence. Up until this point in history, we haven't had a way of doing that. And there are bigger, implications for doing that lead to, peace, prosperity, the removal of the need for war. But most importantly, this is a way to recapitalize our banking system. And when the government can print an infinite amount of money, Bitcoin can store an infinite amount of value. And so I think it's very realistic for us to see 1,000x return in Bitcoin over the next 20 years.